Greetings, this is Tim Johnson from Recovery, Strength, Hope and Courage. Hi guys, this is the first of two videos I'm going to be doing. This one today, and then I'm going to be doing another one tomorrow. This one I'm calling my top 10 wins from giving up drugs and alcohol. And tomorrow's is how you get there. Tomorrow's is all about withdrawal from drugs and alcohol and my experiences with withdrawal. I know there's been tons of withdrawal videos done, but I'm going to tell you what was different for me this time after the many withdrawals I've had over the years, and you know, hopefully how to succeed. And then this is the good today that you're going to get if you succeed in the withdrawal. These are the good things that are going to come into your life. So my top 10, number 10, and this is from in my opinion, my order of importance, if you like. So number 1 is the most important to me. They're all really important, but number 1 is the most important to me. So number 10 is probably the least important to me, which is money, which is important. But I was always running out of money halfway through the month, if you like, from my pension, etc., and borrowing and scratching around to buy my drugs and alcohol. So basically, I was living on shit and eating shit, and just going out and spending every penny I could on the drugs and alcohol, which was probably half of what I got each month if I weigh it up now, which is a massive amount of money. And the benefits now for me are that I am having money in my pocket at the end of the month, and what that's allowed me to do over this past 7 months is pay for my own children's and my wife's Christmas presents out of my own money, which doesn't sound like a lot, but over the years, my beautiful wife has covered my arse by buying presents and basically saying they're from me when they haven't really been from me, have they? Because I've not chosen them and I've not paid for them. But I paid for them all this year. Amazing feeling that gives you, an amazing feeling of pride and achievement, if you like. And also having money in your pocket for a good diet and decent food is important. And also I've been able to save up for flights home in May to go and see my lovely daughter's new house that she's got with her fiance. So it's all, you know, it's all positive, and it's not just about, I mean, I'm not really into material things as such, but you know, just that fact of having and being able to pay your own way, treat people to a coffee or a meal or whatever, or presents, you know, just gives you an enormous feeling of pride and self-respect. Right, number 9 is appearance. I keep glancing over this way. You'll have to excuse me because I've got the top 10 written down here. I want to get it in the right order. So number 9 is appearance. Okay, I'm not Brad Pitt or nothing like that, but I'm 100% better than I was 7 months ago. I've lost weight. You know, I now take pride in my appearance. I wash. I mean, there was days went by when I was in such a state, you know, that I didn't wash, I didn't shower, stank, didn't shave, I was dirty, didn't bother with my clothes, didn't bother laundering my clothes, ironing. I was just a shit heap of mess, you know. So now I'm in a position now to make the best of myself. So not only have I lost weight, etc., etc., you know, I now take pride in my appearance, in as much as, you know, the clothes I wear are clean, laundered. I'm clean and laundered, showered every day, shaved every day. You know, it just gives you an enormous amount of self-respect and pride in yourself, which I never had before, which addicts don't generally tend to have. You know, so and there was days I was with depression. You know, you just don't want to get out of bed. You know, and do those things. You know, and it was like that all the time in addiction for me. You know, I just didn't want to. I couldn't give a shit. I was so ill when I woke up. My only interest was getting something to make me feel better. Right, number 8, recovering your emotions. Well, that's another really important one, because you're dead, aren't you? You're dead emotionally as an addict in addiction. You have no emotions. You don't laugh. You don't cry. You just stare at the road. You know, just stare with your head down. You don't feel. Now I can laugh at things. I feel humour again, you know, because I'm quite, being from Liverpool, I'm quite a comedic, or was in the past a comedic person. All that died, and now I'm back again with, you know, my brain sharp again, and you know, I can laugh and joke with people, and feel humour and feel happy, And I can feel sad and I can cry. You know, I couldn't even cry in addiction. I was just numb emotionally, and absolutely numb emotionally. So you brought all that and compassion. I feel compassion. I didn't feel compassion for anyone or anything in addiction. So I just didn't give a shit about anyone apart from myself and my own needs, if you like. So that's another really good one, and guilt, if you like, as well, because there was no guilt in addiction. You could steal from your own grandmother, like I did, and the children, like I did, and not feel a shit. You'd sell your own children probably to get it fixed at some stage, So thank God, my emotions are back. It's a fantastic feeling to feel them again, feel emotions again. Um, Number 7, achievements and goals. I never used to achieve anything in addiction, let's face it. It was just getting through day to day. I'd wake up, fix, drink, through the day. Perhaps if I'd have a bit of junk food at some point, sleep, feel ill again, vomit, whatever it was, it was just horrible. I didn't even read. I was just a zombie, lying there waiting to die, basically. Now I'm achieving things every single day, little goal. I mean, little goals. I mean, it could be anything, couldn't it? It could be cleaning and doing the ironing. Like today, I cleaned all the glass in the apartment. I filled in tax form that was been waiting to do for ages. I'm achieving stuff all day. I'm achieving my exercise goals every day. Um, all sorts of stuff and stuff. I'm writing, I'm writing a book. It won't get anything. I'm not got no pretensions about it getting anywhere, but I'm achieving stuff every single day, and those little things never used to achieve anything before. So, and that's important. Energy, energy. Oh God, yeah, energy in the mornings. How many of you wake up in the morning? You're ill, aren't you? You're craving. You're in withdrawal, early withdrawal, or full withdrawal, or whatever. Craving drugs and alcohol. You wake up. You haven't even got the energy to get out of bed. You've not got the energy to wash, as I've said, to shower, shave, and all you want to do is crawl to the shops. You haven't even got the energy to walk. I didn't anyway. Vomiting on the way down to the shops. Wasn't an unusual occurrence, and oh man, But now I wake up in the morning, my eyes open, and I feel bright, I'm full of energy, with joy for the day. Looking forward to the day and what I'm going to achieve during the day. I'm not feeling ill. All those cravings and feelings have gone, from me, and it's just a joy to wake up in the mornings. And some mornings, yeah, I suffer from depression. It's not as bad as it used to be. I know I'm a milder depression. I know some people suffer from very, very serious bipolar depression, and it's nothing. You can't see any joy in the day at all. And some days I feel a bit like that, but I push through it now. Whereas before I used to sink back into it, but I push through it. I'm not saying everyone can do that, because there are more serious forms of depression. But yeah, wake up with energy and joy for the day. Excuse me. Health. Yeah, health was a really good one. Particularly with drugs and alcohol, but particularly with alcohol. 200 different conditions alcohol can cause in the body, from cirrhosis to cancers, all sorts of horrible, nasty conditions. You're just throwing poison down your neck, as you are with opiates, drugs of any sort. You're altering your body's trying to expel them as soon as you put them in. So my health was degenerating. I was dying. There's no exaggerating about that. I was dying. I was vomiting blood, as I've said before. I was that was like 3 or 4 times a day, more in the morning, and then during the day. I just felt like death all day, and even when I had my fixes in the end and drink, it wasn't really helping so much. I was shriveling away. I wasn't eating. I was dying. Now I'm absolutely full of energy and life. My diet has changed totally because I want to put good things into my body. So I'm on no sugars, no processed food, just greens and fresh fruit and vegetables, which is great over here. Loads of it, organic as well. Um, just white meat I eat now. I don't eat any red meat at all. I can't do without meat altogether. Um, I drink me 6 litres of water a day if I can, with freshly squeezed lemon juice in the mornings, etc. My exercise routine, I'm going to have to grab that piece of paper before it blows away because the wind's just getting up. My exercise routines, um, I'm walking 12 kilometres a day. I'm working out on weights. There's like outside gyms here which are free air the public can use. When I have a walk around with the camera, I'll show you them. I'm just doing everything that's good for me and my health. I just feel so much better in myself, not just energy, but general feeling, you know, of my body's like started to work properly again. It's healing. You know, I really feel it healing, and the weight's dropping off me. You know, 30, 40 pounds already have gone, and that's in a matter of months. You know, and that's not without really trying as such. That's just diet and a little bit of exercise. For number four, self-respect, really important one. Self-respect, you know, you get your self-respect back slowly but surely, not immediately. You've got to earn it. You've got to earn respect off people again, because people have written you off as a dick. You have your family, your friends, people you know, your associates, people that serve you in restaurants and shops. Here's this dick coming again, fucking idiot coming. Look at him, pissed up again, drug, doesn't know what day it is. You know, you try and earn that respect by apologising to the people you need to apologise to. You know, you don't look back. I've made a video about it. Don't look back. You know, you can't change the past. I mean, if you need to apologise to someone, apologise to them, but you can't dwell on it. You can't, you know, you need to earn that respect back by showing them that you have changed. You know, you know, nothing more powerful than that. So you earn self-respect, you earn dignity, you earn honour. You're an honourable person again. You know, people start to begin to trust you again. It's a very slow process, but you know, it's really important. That self-respect, holding your head up high. You know, so that for me is number four. Number three, well-being and positivity. Well, it's just general feeling I have all day now. Not every day. I have bad days, like I've said. Everyone has bad days, and you know, it doesn't go away. And if it's pause or whatever it is, you know, I have days where I feel like shit, but I push through them now. But on the whole, I have this general feeling of well-being and happiness, which I've never had before. You know, I've never had it in my life really before. You know, and it's what I'm putting into my body, and it's also the achievements and just getting rid of all that shit out of my life, you know, and stopping it, you know, and having power over it and getting rid of it. It's just made so much difference to my well-being. I'm positive now. I see the positive in things. It was always before the negative. People, how are you, Tim? Oh, I feel like I'm shit. You know, it's got things are going bad. You know, I was just so down to be with. You know, I just put this automatic negativity onto people. You know, and less onto myself and everything around me. So now I'm positive about everything. I try and see the good in everything, you know, and try and put a positive in everything, you know, even when it's very difficult to see one. And it works. It really works. Eventually, your mind gets reprogrammed, and you do become positive, more positive person, happier person. Number two, living life. I call this one living life. I never lived life before. I just walked around with my head down. I didn't see anything, feel anything. Now I see everything clearly. I see colours more clearly. I smell things more clearly. I'm not exaggerating about this. It's absolutely true. I taste things. I'm in the moment more and more. I'm practicing mindfulness, and I'm in the moment. It takes a long time to learn, but I'm starting to get there a bit, you know. But I mean, just the taste, the smell, the feel, the touch, um, just and to see the colours again, you know, just beautiful, and to notice the beauty that's around me, not just here in Spain, England, wherever I am. I see the beauty in people and the beauty in my surroundings, and I've never seen that. And to live life and love life is just so important. And then number one, which is the most important thing to me of all, is my family and the relationships within my family and my friends, etc. But mostly my family, because they've heard it all before, haven't they? You know, the many times I've relapsed, the many times I've given up and fallen off the wagon, and whatever. If it's not been drink, it's been drugs, and let them down many, many, many times. This time I'm not going to let them down, and I promise them that from my heart. But they don't see that, obviously. They see, you know, seen it all before type of thing. But slowly but surely now, they're beginning to see the change, you know, and then it's a real change, and it's going to be a lasting change, and it's going to last forever. And slowly but surely, there's a little bit of trust coming back, and slowly but surely, there's a little bit of respect coming back, and I want to win everything back from them, and total love again, and trust, and respect, and I want them to be proud of me. You know, and slowly but surely, these little things are coming back, and they're starting to text me and talk to me regularly again, in a different way, and I can feel that. And to me, that's the most important thing of all in my recovery: my family and my friends and relationships around that. Um, so yeah.